What's up, guys? Joe, morning coffee. Fuck to the cheers, right? Alright, stupid face for the fucking thumbnail. Alright, cool shit. So, continuing my fucking epic journey of making videos of explaining the peripherals that I use and all this stuff, because one person asked me a question on YouTube, so I have to make a bunch of videos because, right, why not? Since I like making videos because I'm an editor, right, might as well make my own videos and you know, share some knowledge. So I'm all cool with that. I already talked about my keyboard, I already talked about my mouse, and pretty much what I want to talk about now in this video is the audio peripherals that I use, right? To begin with, as you can see, I'm using headphones, right? These are my gaming headphones that I like to use mainly when I'm doing these videos because it kind of blocks out the audio, you know, so I don't hear any background noise that could distract me. These are the Cooler Master MH752, and you know what? These are really nice. These are really like a nice set of headsets. Like the ear, as you can see, it covers my ear completely, so I don't feel like my ears are being smushed or anything like that. So I can play for hours. It feels comfortable. It's breathable. You know, and it still like cancels out audio pretty well. I see I got a flexible mouthpiece. This thing's pretty cool too. And there's like a mic killer right here, so you can turn off the mic. Yeah, very good headsets, right? However, gaming headsets are for gaming, right? I actually tried to edit with these headphones, and like honestly, I wouldn't like suggest it. Maybe there's some other gaming headsets that are probably better than these in the sense for editing, but the thing is, like you know, certain headphones, you know, they're designed to like enhance the bass, you know, stuff like that. So if you want to get like a headset for editing that gives you a very clear audio signal without any modifications to the headphones itself, right, in the sense of increasing the highs or the mids or the lows, you just want a very straight out flat like audio, right? So you know what you're working with. What I use is the Sony MDR-7506 professional stereo headphones. They sound good, you know, just very clear, you know, like it's like I said, one of these headsets, when I try to like edit like the audio footage in Premiere Pro, it sounds very like kind of like muddy and bassy, right? But when I'm playing in game, like the gunfire is not as high or as piercing as it could be, you know, and the bass sounds good, and I'm able to hear footsteps. So, you know, depending where you're hearing, I'm able to play Apex, so these headphones are pretty bomb, you know, because like when I'm playing, like you do have like you can hear footsteps and all this stuff. So like these headphones are very good for gaming, right? But again, for like editing, this is what I use and I have been using for like the past like 6 years or so. Yeah, they're pretty cool because, you know, they fold up like this, so like, you know, they're easier to like, you know, pack away. Even the cord itself is kind of one of the springy shits. All those little things do make a difference, you know. I learned to appreciate it. Probably the only thing I do not like about these headphones, honestly, and that's mainly, sorry, I'm all fucked up, but as you can see on my right side, here's the Sony's, and this one over here is the Cooler Master headphones. So you can see the difference in the material quality. See, like these headphones, like the fabric is very soft. Yeah, see, this is very thick, right? And like it's very cushiony when like, and it's very insulated when I'm playing video games. And with the Sony ones, as you see the headphones, they're pretty, it's not as soft as these headsets. The original fabric actually went bad like a few years ago, and I had to buy new ones. So these are replacements. You can actually, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, you can actually lift this area here. So basically, I took this off because like the fabric got bad. I just went online Amazon, I bought it for like 10 bucks or whatever, and like this thing just kind of like folds over. And like, you know, I mean, I haven't replaced it since, but you know, I'm pretty sure it's gonna get bad eventually. But these wires, as you can see here, there's like tape, right? And I had to like tape it into like the headset because like it was going mute. So I had to punch it in there, put some tape, and then when I added like the new phone piece, I basically kind of like wrapped it over like the headphones here because it kind of enters around this area. And I did that on both sides too. You can see the tape there. You can see the tape there. So that's just tape because, like I said, like these wires dingo out. They're all loose. And like, yeah, it's just something I do not like about these headphones, right? But these guys here, you see, it's all solid. There's no wires sticking out, so you know, certain things like that, I guess, like as you know, you kind of learn to appreciate as you use them, right? But I see like the difference. There's no wires dangling, unlike this one. See like the wires here. Yeah, this one don't seem to have any, so these are probably like better. So if I was to get a new headset for whatever reason, I'll definitely get something like this, you know, something where like the wires are not around, because you know it can get caught, it can pull out, or you know they get damaged or something like that. So Audio wise, to edit, this is what I use. Just to be clear, it's not like I'm just saying you should just get these products. I'm just saying this is like what I use, and like if you find certain other products with the same quality specifications as this, say whether it's Yamaha or any other like audio brand, that makes this kind of stuff, you can go for it. I'm just letting you know what I use and why I use it, right? So keep that in mind, please. From my personal experience, like experimenting and all that, I actually connected my Sony headphones directly in the back of like the motherboard, and I connected my headphones straight into like the Focusrite that I'm using right now to hear the audio signal coming from like Premiere Pro, right? All right, so when I'm in Premiere Pro, and if we go up to the preferences and go to audio hardware, you can select here what's the device class, right? So for the most part, I leave it at ISIO, and the device is up here, Focusrite. Right, so pretty much all the audio that's being played at the timeline here, it just gets streamlined through my Focusrite, my Scarlett. In other words, my audio interface, right? So instead of coming out through the computers, it's like it's pipelining the audio into my audio interface here, and I'm able to hear the audio through my Sony's, right? My Sony headphones. And experimented between using my audio interface and connected directly into the back of the computer, the audio. The audio is more clean. There's a lot of mechanical parts going on in the computer, obviously, so you can pick up on a lot of that static. So, like using an audio interface, it kind of like cleans out all that like electrical, noise, and you just get like a very straight, clean like audio sound. Pure, it's clean, So it's something I learned to appreciate is using like audio interface, right? Now this one has 2 channels. I play guitar, right, and I also have a bass guitar. So one of the channels I use it to connect my guitar. The other one, I used it to connect the bass guitar, and like it's all USB powered. It's pretty cool. So you don't need like an additional like power supply for this thing, It's all USB powered. Just connect it to your computer and you're ready to go. And it doesn't need like a specific USB connector to work properly because of the voltage or whatever. Mine was like over $100. There's cheaper ones here, which is just like, it has only one input device, and like you have your output jack just to hear the audio and all this stuff. So if you're more into audio and you understand more about like getting clean audio, then please leave a comment below. Now, something before I continue, I just want to share is basically I have a Gigabyte motherboard, right? At first, there was like an audio booster for like the mic, so I was getting like a lot of hiss. I was getting like weird echoey sounds, but there was like some weird built-in like reverb stuff to make the audio sound better, some crap. So yeah, I had to go into like the built-in software for the motherboard and kind of like tell it, okay, where's it connected to, remove any effects, any audio boosters or anything like that, any distortions, right? That way like the audio is just neutral, right? So that's something to keep in mind when you're messing with audio. Make sure like there's no software in the background that you don't know about that's kind of like messing with your audio. And this is just my final thing, and like this is just recently got is like my lavalier mic. So I was looking for like a lavalier mic that can just sound good at the moment while I make these videos, right? And like I found this guy for $20, and I'm like, this is great. It's USB powered, so you connect to the USB, and it has like 90 hours worth of battery. It comes with its adapters and all that. You see, you have your clip, you have your mic, has a little pop filter thing to go over it. So far so good. It's not great, I know that, but I mean it just sounds pretty good. So anyways, I just bring this up in case if you want to like start recording some audio for yourself, and like you want to have like a pretty quick and simple, inexpensive solution. $20, this is pretty good. Again, this is the Lavalier Microphone, Maono, whatever, AU100 hands-free clip and lapel mic and yada yada. So all right, so to end this video, there's one thing I learned about making videos on YouTube is that people can forgive shitty quality footage, almost, but as long as the audio is good, people don't seem to mind. I noticed that, right? If you have like a good quality, but there's like the audio is nasty and it's annoying to hear, there's hiss or it's too distorted, it's very low, people can't hear you, then music is a thing also you got to be careful with, not adding too much music, like it's too loud. So yeah, good audio, it's very important, right? So that's my audio setup. I use an audio interface. Whatever you guys want to use is up to you, but what I use is the Scarlett 2i4. I connect that to my computer via USB. I connect my Sony into that USB interface to hear my audio. And when I feel like gaming, I have the Cooler Master MH751 headsets to like game on, because these are different tools for different tasks, right? So there are more a few things I can talk about. I want to talk about the monitors that I use and stuff like that, so that'll be on another video for that. But for the time being, that's all I can say. So thanks for the questions and for taking the time to watch this video. So I'll make some more videos soon talking about anything else you guys are interested in. So leave any questions in the comment section. So I'll be more than happy to help you out or to answer whatever questions you may have. So, yep. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, all the good stuff, and talk to you guys later. Peace.